Screamings, greetings, kiddies! Yes, it is I, the Streamkeeper, returning to present you with winter tales that will chill your blood. Yes, you see, my minions at the Streaming Stage Left Studios have produced a package of 5 tales filmed via Zoom meetings that I am sure will deck your halls with boughs of horror. The first story sounds especially scary, because what is more frightening than getting together with your family for the holidays? Gather around for Welcome Home. Okay, now I need you to remember that I warned you, okay? My family is about the most offensive, politically incorrect people you can imagine.
Everyone sees their family that way. I'm sure they're not all that bad.
Why do you think I haven't been home since last Christmas? Trust me, they're awful.
Well, you seem to have turned out fine, and I wouldn't change a thing about
You look beautiful, but if my mom says anything about how you're dressed, pay no attention to her. She is so conservative, the Mennonites won't socialize with her.
you. You're awful.
Nicky! There, young man, get in this house. You must be freezing your teeth off.
Grandpa, this is Amber. Amber?
Oh, it's lovely to meet you.
Oh, well, Nicky, looks like you got yourself
Grandpa, how was your drive up?
Well, I gotta tell you, I use that ESP on my new phone, and it wanted to take me completely different way that I always taken before. I yelled at it was doing the wrong way, but the voice just kept telling it, just kept going and going. So instead of getting off on Interstate Exit 41, it told me to get off Exit 40. Well, I told your mother that was the way it was going to take us right
Oh, here we go.
through that lower income neighborhood that I usually stay out of because of all
No.
the potholes. But I gotta tell you, looks like they really worked hard to fix that road. It was nice to see that someone did some serious work on those houses.
Yes, the city stepped in and they did a lot of work.
We did have to tell some of those
Damn it.
nice kids that they should be playing ball so close to the road.
Yes, I would hate to hear that any child was hit by a car because we didn't say something. We thought about stopping and speaking to their mother.
Yep.
But she was just a little ways up the driveway, and she came up. I told her I never seen such nice colors kind of before. Did you know they make those in purple now?
She said it was a
That's
custom
right.
job.
Leave it in foreign car companies to make a purple car purple. Man,
They were all such nice.
they were a very nice family. Your folks should have them over for dinner sometime.
Where's Uncle Ted? Passed out in the rec room already?
Hey there, kiddo. Who's your friend here?
Oh, my name's Amber. It's very nice to meet you.
Well, I'm usually a hugger, but I've been in the kitchen making corn fritters.
Corn fritters?
Yeah, I thought I would add something to the meal that would recognize what this holiday is really about.
Really?
The Native Americans who made this nation great. We never take the time to think about all the things we learned from them before we slaughter them like animals.
Now, Teddy, don't get worked up.
He's definitely had a few too many.
Corn fritters? Hell yeah! Them things are incredible. And did you know the Native American word for corn is maize?
Yes, I did know that.
Well, your mama raised you right, boy. Raised you right, like our son.
Where is Chris?
What is it?
He came out last Christmas. It was a whole thing.
I was just telling your cousin here how much.
Chris, how's the new school?
How much we failed you as parents. I mean, maybe if I'd have spent more time with you when you were a boy.
How's the football game? What's the score?
You wouldn't have felt like you couldn't tell us sooner that you were a homosexual. You felt so alone for so long.
Daddy, we agreed that we wouldn't talk about this tonight. You know it makes Chris uncomfortable.
What makes Chris uncomfortable? That we all know he's a homosexual?
Yes, I mean, this is.
Well, he should. He should feel uncomfortable.
We can go in the other room if you want.
He should be so ashamed to have us as parents. I mean, the fact that he couldn't tell us all of this because we were
Homophobes?
Yes, Chris, homophobes. But that's all in the past. At least it is to me. Only you can tell us how you feel.
Whatever.
That's my boy. That's my special boy.
So the special school?
You mean that reprogramming place?
Yeah, the reprogramming place. Is it as bad as people say they are?
Yes, it is. I was only there for a day. I'm actually going to school up here now.
So they changed their minds?
You're absolutely right. We changed our minds. We couldn't leave him in a place that was just so.
Corrupt. Abusive. Oh, what's that word, Chrissy? That B word that you used to call us back in the day?
Bigoted.
Bigoted.
It's cool, Dad. Just don't call me Chrissy, all right?
Did I? Oh, no. And that's what I called you back when. Oh, Chris, I am so sorry. I did not mean to call you with that of any sort of implication. All right? I did not mean to use that name to demean you in any way.
It's fine, Dad. You can just drop it, okay?
I just used to call you that when you were little and, oh my God.
Gosh.
You must have felt so. Tess, you were right. I did ruin his self-esteem for life.
Off to get himself a drink, I guess. Or 10.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Dad, can you grab me 1, 2?
Oh, which flavor, the grape or the other one? The real fruity one? And I'm only describing the drink. I'm in no way.
Never mind. Get it myself. Do you guys want like a carbonated water or something? They all taste the same, like crap.
Son, you made it. Were the roads just awful?
You should have used that ESP.
And you must be Amber.
Yes, I hope I'm dressed all right. I should have brought a sweater.
Sweater, you look wonderful, dear. It's burning up in here. Woo!
Mom!
Oh, son, don't be so conservative. Now, what's your major?
Sociology with an emphasis in women's studies.
Really? I'm so fascinated by that.
So when's dinner, eh?
I just read a wonderful book. I think it was called Women Who Run with Wolves. Have you read that? It was so thought-provoking.
I did read that a few years back.
Well, I'm shamefully behind. I mean, tell me, if you had to choose, whose works would you rather read? Betty Friedan or Gloria Steinem? I mean, if you were just starting out with the whole,
Mom!
feminism thing, tell me, how long have you personally felt like you've been held back by me?
Joyce, can you give me a hand with the turkey?
Shut up, Dan. I am trying to talk feminism.
Oh well, you go right ahead, sweetheart.
Well, don't call me sweetheart. It's what's that word?
A pet name?
Help me out here, Amber. It's the one where the men.
Oh, infantilizing?
I don't think that's it, but I do like the sound of it. What's that?
Infantilizing.
Infantilizing. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that one means. I guess I'll have to pull out the old dictionary again.
It means to treat a person like a child, and therefore it's demeaning to women. Jackass.
Oh, hell, I did it again.
I got you, brother.
Mom, don't you usually cook when we all get together?
Well, you remember those fancy cooking classes that your father paid to send me to?
Yeah, last year's Christmas gift. You really don't need those.
You're so right. So I sent your father.
I make a mean quiche, son.
All right, that's enough.
What do you mean, son? Joyce, how much milk goes in?
Read the recipes. I am not a walking cookbook.
All righty.
What's wrong, Nick?
What the hell happened to you all? Mom, you should have gotten up at 4 a.m. and spent the whole day in the kitchen. And you should have told Amber that her dress makes her look like a slut!
Hey!
Now, son, that's a bit sexist.
Dad, you should be bossing Mom around while complaining that Muslims are ruining the damn country!
And that's racist.
Okay, why don't we just...
Uncle Ted, you should have been passed out on the couch by noon!
6 months sober.
Aunt Tess, you should be pretending to help Mom in the kitchen, but really, you're crying into a glass of boxed wine because you have a queer son!
Chris, queer isn't PC in this instance, is it?
No, it isn't.
Chris, you shouldn't even be here. You should be off getting deprogrammed by a bunch of nutjobs.
Didn't you hear? I switched to Catholicism. I know I was an atheist, but I really dig the pageantry and the naked angels.
Grandma, you shouldn't even be speaking at all.
Well, I actually have a lot to say. And Joyce, read.
And Grandpa, you should be complaining about everything. Traffic, politics, the weather, Nick.
Mike, stop!
No, you don't get it. These people have gone nuts.
Oh, these people? What exactly you mean by these people?
I'm not sure we get to be outraged by that.
It's still very inappropriate. Son, I think I speak for all of us in this when I say...
All of us, excuse me. I'm not capable of speaking for myself.
You are absolutely right. I apologize. Go ahead, dear.
Son, I have never been more embarrassed in my life. To see that my own son, such a horrible, what is the all-encompassing word for this?
Bigot.
Yes, you are a bigot.
Son, I think that you should just,
I'm speaking.
Sorry. You go right ahead.
I think you should just leave. I mean, clearly you have a lot of work to do on yourself. There's a lot of hate inside you, son, and that frightens me.
What?
Really? Coming in here and speaking that way? It's downright
Indecent.
not strong enough of a term. Ted, give me some.
Inappropriate, offensive, salacious, immoral, lewd, tasteless.
Uncle Ted, when did you?
It doesn't matter when, only that I did.
Son, I'd like you to leave.
Are you all punking me?
It offends me on a very personal level that you would even suggest that we would behave the way you have.
Kinda sucks being the disappointing one. Huh?
All right. I'll go. Amber, come on.
Excuse me, Amber is not a dog. She can make her own decisions. And if Amber would like to stay, well, she is more than welcome.
That's right.
I don't need you to back me up, honey.
Oh, right, oh dear. Sorry.
You guys seem awesome to me. I wish my family were so open-minded. I'm staying.
Fine. But just wait until Grandpa finds out you're Jewish!
You're a Jew?
Yes.
You please tell me about all the horrors your family went through. How it affected you in your life?
Oh, yes, sure.
Bob, you know, turkey is.
I'm on it.
Can't believe I used to compare you to him, Chrissy.
It's Chris. Just Chris. Nothing more, nothing less.
Damn it, I'm the worst father ever. Well, other than you, I mean, my son may be gay, but at least he ain't an asshole.
Yeah, point taken.
They assured me these tales would be like A Christmas Carol, that they'd scare the dickens out of you. The only thing scary about that last skit was the acting, since it was actually scary good. Pretty irresponsible to have a large family gathering, though. As you can see, I'm still self-isolating in my cellar of terror. Now, here's a story that's just a couple of actors that was based on the title. It better be about witches or something, because it's called Magi Cal Christmas.
Are you kidding me? Ugh.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just read this really awful short story from my lit class.
Well, what was it?
The Gift of the Magi by O. Henry.
That sounds familiar.
It's about a married couple, and they're really poor, but they want to get each other a special Christmas gift because they love each other so much. So the wife goes and she gets her hair chopped off and sells it to get enough money to buy her husband a gift. She gets him this watch thing because he has a family heirloom watch.
Oh, and he sold the watch to buy her something for her hair, right? A hat?
No, fancy combs for her hair.
And you didn't like the story?
No.
Why not?
There are limits to love, my dear. Selling hair or family heirlooms is definitely beyond them.
You wouldn't sell your hair for me?
Like you'd sell your Switch for me.
Very true.
Oh, I had to run to class, but I'll see you tonight at 6:30, okay?
I can't wait to celebrate early Christmas with you. Just wish we could be together on the actual holiday also.
I know. I love you.
Love you too. Could I?
Oh. I wonder.
This has been such a wonderful evening.
Merry early Christmas, my love.
Merry early Christmas, dear.
I have something to tell you.
You do?
Yeah, I kept thinking about that stupid story from this morning.
The Gift of the Magi?
Yes, all morning, and I guess, in a way, it's kind of sweet that they loved each other that much, you know? Anyway, I kept imagining getting my hair cut off the way the wife in the story did, and, well, I went to the salon.
You sold your hair.
No, dear. I just dyed my hair. You think there's somewhere in this town that buys hair? Close your eyes. So, what do you think?
It's different. I like it, but it's going to take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm not quite used to seeing blue every time I turn my head, but you know, I really do like it. I think it's fun.
Yeah, I like it too. Well, since we're sharing things, I have something to tell you too.
Oh?
I kept thinking about the story too, and how you said I wouldn't sell my Switch for you.
Oh, I didn't mean to hurt you.
It's okay. I mean, it hurt a little that you thought I loved my Switch that much, but I realized how true it was. I wouldn't sell my Switch to buy you a gift, and that made me realize something.
It did?
Just how well you know me and love me anyway.
I do love you.
I love you too.
By the way, since I went to the salon and dyed my hair, I couldn't afford to buy you a gift. This isn't cheap, you know.
But that's okay. I could afford a gift for you since I bought a new game for my Switch this afternoon.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Henry, that story wasn't frightening at all. It's a gift I sure didn't want, but apparently there are no returns or refunds. Listen here, my elves at streaming stage left. You better deliver some tales of terror or you'll be sorry! There's been entirely too much peace on earth and goodwill towards men for my liking. I've got more hope for this next story, because I'm looking at the title now and I bet it has some gallows humor. Prepare yourself for Holiday Hang.
Welcome everyone to the Holiday Hang. In these unprecedented times, we have reformatted our live audience show this year to ensure the safety and good health of you all. Visiting us remotely are 4 special guests to share with you their traditions and preparations for the upcoming holiday season. Our first guest, Ms. Loretta Larkin, minister's wife and head of the Women's Auxiliary for Holly Springs Evangelical. Loretta, welcome to the Holiday Hang.
Oh, why, thank you. I'm just so honored to be on your show. We watch y'all every season.
Well, we certainly appreciate that, Loretta. Tell us more about how you celebrate your holiday.
Well, I am proud to say that Holly Springs has the longest running live nativity in this state. After all, Jesus is the reason for the season, and we want to celebrate his birth with as much glory as we can muster. Hallelujah!
And what exactly goes into a live nativity staging, Loretta? I'm sure there is a lot of work involved.
Yes, sir. Thank you for asking. It all begins with our Christmas parade, led by our Mary and Joseph. The local petting zoo follows behind with our animal menagerie. And once we reach the manger, we light the star to signify the arrival of the baby Jesus, who is always portrayed by the newly crowned winner of our fall festival's pageant in the 6 to 12 month category. Now, today we ran into a bit of a problem because my son Walter decided to play a trick and he took the baby Jesus and replaced it with something green. I don't know what it was. Walter tried to explain, but let me just tell you, that is not the way.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Loretta. I'm sure you could talk all day. But let me introduce our next guest. He is known throughout the Alpine region as the Christmas Devil, and often seen on December 5th, roaming the villages in search of the naughty. Let's give it up for Krampus!
Greetings from Austria, underlings. Prepare to be judged and punished for your transgression. Apologies. I'm a bit allergic to all the fur this year. My name is Stefan, and I am a professional Krampus.
Oh, well, welcome, Stefan. Tell us a little bit about what it means to be a professional Krampus. I only just learned about this bit of Germanic folklore from my staff this year.
Krampusnacht is a very old tradition where the Krampus run rampant, punishing naughty children for their mischievous deeds. Well, we carry birch branches and chains, sometimes large sacks to carry off the worst of them to the underworld. It's really just a good old time to celebrate the coming of the darker months. Everyone comes out for the Krampus run through the streets.
I am just mortified that you would support terrorizing poor children. That devil face. How dare you? Christmas is about the light of Christ, not dark things.
Excuse me, Loretta. We shared your traditions, and it is now Stefan's portion of the holiday hang. I apologize for the interruption.
It's okay. I understand these customs must seem quite strange to the average American, although it has been gaining popularity worldwide. Now, these do predate Christianity, however, and have been celebrated throughout Central Europe for many, many years. I myself have given lectures at the university level on the history of the Krampus origin.
Oh, very interesting, Stefan. I am getting the signal that it is time to introduce our next guest. This truly is an international show today, folks. Coming to us from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, is the lovely Angel. Welcome to the holiday hang. Excuse me, Angel? Angel?
Yeah, you have to unmute it. Sorry. So we're live, eh?
Yes. Hello, Angel. You're on the holiday hang.
True, yeah. Sorry, the club's a bit chilly today, so I just ordering something to warm up before I have to go work the main stage.
So I'm told you work at the North Pole. What's that like exactly?
Well, this time of year, it's a bit brutal in Saskatoon weather-wise, and we get a lot of long haulers stopping by for a break from the icy roads. We like to warm them up and spread a little cheer, if you get my drift.
Now this is going too far. She is a stripper.
There is definitely a lot of naughty prospects in that place. It's a Krampus paradise.
I cannot believe that you would add such creatures to this show.
Oh no! Well, hang on. Let's all be civil here. There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding. Angel, what exactly is it you do?
She's a Jezebel. She's a hooker. She's a slut.
I thought her name was Angel. Hooker or looker?
I am not a hooker. I prefer the term adult entertainer.
So let me get this straight. The North Pole is a strip club?
That's definitely not the woman's auxiliary.
It's a gentleman's club.
It's a den of sin. First a Christmas devil, and now this was supposed to be a Christmas special. You are making a mockery of his holy day.
Listen, you stuffy old biddy. I provide a needed service. The holidays are depressing for a lot of people, and if I can make them forget about their crappy lives for even just a few songs, I'm happy to do it. While you're out and about parading around town with your livestock, we are providing real entertainment, and we pay our taxes. Yeah, unlike your religious organization, we are a legitimate business.
Why, I have never in my life.
And you never will looking like that. Hello, 1985 called. They'd like their hair helmet back.
Okay, ladies. Oh, let's not get personal. Loretta, this is a holiday show. There are many customs and traditions celebrated this time of year. But speaking of ho-ho-hos, my stage manager is signaling that it is time to bring on our final guest for the holiday hang. Let's give a warm welcome to everyone's favorite fat guy, jolly old Saint Nick. Santa, I believe you're muted.
Oh, very.
Bear with him, folks. He is a senior citizen.
Did you not hear me? I said Merry Christmas.
Oh, there you are.
Praise him. Finally, a wholesome, old-fashioned Christmas guest.
You are aware that Santa Claus is a secular holiday figure.
If you ask
right?
heathens, yes.
So, Santa. Santa, welcome to the holiday hang. How is your season shaping up this year? And speaking of shaping up, you look a little thinner than usual.
Yes, I'm afraid the wife is on a keto craze lately. I'm struggling to sneak in even a few ginger snaps into my diet. Oh, right there. Is that Krampus I see down there?
Hello, Nicholas. Surprised to see me out of my basement apartment?
Now, Stefan, not bring up old real estate transactions. This is the season of glad tidings and cheer.
Santa, I would just like to thank you for being a good role model for our children, unlike some people. I, for one, appreciate your giving nature.
He's a total commercial sellout. The franchise rights, the corporate sponsorship. What? He's more of a whore than I'll ever be.
Oh, and let's talk about how giving he is. He gave me an eviction notice without warning in the middle of a global pandemic.
Listen, Stefan, that's a matter for our attorney, not a talk show. And as for your allegations, Angel, I'm sure you don't have the means to handle a defamation law.
Santa, how has COVID changed your plans for the holiday season? Will you be visiting malls for photos? And are you sanitizing your deliveries before drop-off on Christmas Eve?
Well, as you can imagine, safety is paramount. I can assure you we will deliver all gifts this year with every safety precaution in mind. As for in-person appearances, we'll have to scale back to virtual visits. Only as Mrs. and myself both are in the high-risk category.
That's very understandable.
Do you know how difficult it is to give a lap dance from 2 meters away? Huh? I've got customers hurling loonies and toonies at me like they're tossing coins into a wishing well. We're having to sterilize all currency received at the end of our shift.
No one wants to hear about your dirty money.
Loretta, I hear you play the organ for Christmas service.
Why, yes, I did.
You, oh, Santa. You salty old dog, you.
Perhaps I should add all of you to my naughty list.
Oh my goodness. I want to thank all my guests for coming along this evening. You've all been wonderful. And we're going to be wrapping up the holiday hang here. Goodbye. Let me just wrap this up real quick like a last-minute Christmas gift. I would like to thank Loretta, Krampus, Angel, and Santa for all contributing to the holiday hang this year. It sure has been an unexpected treat. I think we can all agree that staying safe and healthy is the best present you can offer yourself and others. And remember, however you choose to celebrate this year, let us not forget that kindness and tolerance never goes out of style. Happy holidays, everyone.
So, they made a holiday-themed talk show and invited Krampus instead of me? Stefan, check your DMs. You and I need a word. And again, the only thing terrifying about that skit was Loretta's sweater. Oh, the producers have been very naughty this year. You fruitcakes better have something terrifying for me to unwrap next, or I'm going to slay you all! Oh well, this looks fraught with peril because besides family gatherings, what fills you with dread more than an office party?
Good afternoon. First of all, I would really just like to say thank you for all the hard work you have put in throughout the course of this past year. Our numbers are up, our customers are happy, and employee morale, according to the survey you all filled out last week, is higher than it's ever been. And so as a reward for these major improvements within our company, we have decided to reinstitute the annual Christmas
Ooh,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Now, then I think we all can remember why we stopped hosting these annually, except for Frank, who was usually too drunk to remember his own name by the end of the night.
Hey.
In fact, at our last Christmas party, the police had to be called for an unfortunate incident involving an impromptu game of mini golf and an exotic dancer that someone, not naming names, decided to bring along as their date. So I felt it pertinent that we go over the rules of engagement. I've added some new rules, and that's to cover these previous and potentially dangerous situations. Rule number 1, clothing is not optional, people. I don't know who shared it around last time that it was acceptable to attend sans pants and underwear, in fact. I don't want to know, but everyone is to remain clothed at all times. This includes you, Susan. There will be no thong contest this year, so you have no excuses.
I don't recall anyone complaining.
Rule number 2, alcohol will be served. I was personally against this, but it appears that when we've attempted to have any other kind of office party and no alcohol is served, it's only myself and Tim over there, who's 9 years sober as of yesterday. We wind up at, coincidentally, it's been 9 years since our last Christmas party, and I don't think I need to get into that, but still, congratulations, Tim.
So there will be alcohol.
Yes, as alcohol will be served, I am urging everyone to exercise appropriate judgment, and since I clearly cannot expect that from any of you, each employee will be given 3 drink vouchers at the start of the night. These vouchers are non-transferable, and so I would strongly urge you to not try to sell your unused drink vouchers. We should not be contributing to or enabling the inappropriate behavior of others.
What about trading vouchers for vacation days?
Yeah, rule number 3, no other drugs will be allowed at this party. I shouldn't have to state this, but once again, I must refer back to our last Christmas party and an unfortunate incident with certain mind-altering substances. I know that Amanda has appreciated the promotion she received after we had to fire Eric for attempting to scale the building. Made it up 15 floors before the police were called. I mean, that's impressive, but we don't need a repeat of this behavior. So anything that might cause another employee to believe that the building is Jack's Beanstalk and that there's a giant pot of gold at the top, definitely not allowed.
Aw, damn it. I was hoping for VP this Christmas.
Eric is a ziplining and rock climbing instructor now. Never seen him happier.
Well, it's important to have a job you love.
Then why'd you stop stripping?
Okay, rule number 4, Pets of all kind are not allowed at this party. Let us not forget the hours spent by the cleaning crew after another employee, who shall remain nameless, felt the need to bring a goat as their plus one. I don't even want to get into how disturbing that is. I mean, I'm sure most of you remember it quite clearly.
Quick question. What about Mr. Wiggles?
Liz, this also applies to Mr. Wiggles.
But Robin, he is my emotional support hamster.
You know, I understand this may be troubling for you, Liz, but if we bend the rules for you, we have to bend them for everyone, and we run the risk of people taking advantage.
Mr. Wiggles never causes any trouble. You all know that. How am I supposed to get through this event without him?
Stay at home.
Liz, it's a friggin' hamster.
But he might be lonely without me.
He might enjoy the break.
You know, rule number 5, all offices, supply closets, IT storage rooms, etc., off limits. If I could, I would make the bathrooms off limits, but that would be totally impractical. However, there will be only one person allowed in the restrooms at any given time. None of this running off with your pals to check your makeup, and no playtime whatsoever.
Oh no, Susan, there goes your night.
Hey, the cubicles won't be closed off.
Ew.
That's very true. Hey, Susan, what are you wearing to the party?
Okay, rule number 6. I already said that clothing was not optional, and you will be expected to dress in business casual attire. The last party was a strange mix of formal wear and what can only be described as highly inappropriate. So if it's something that would get you sent home on Monday, you cannot wear it to the party.
So, this isn't really a party, is it?
No, it is. It just isn't a rave.
Oh, honey, you haven't seen what I would wear to a rave.
And finally, rule number 7. I have agonized over the practicality of this and whether or not it is something that would be missed, but I've decided that we will set up a photo booth for pictures with Santa. Yes, you heard me. We will have a Santa. I found an actor online who's willing to come out for the evening, and he comes highly recommended, but this is very important. He is to be treated as Santa. There will be no wild shenanigans with this gentleman. Keep in mind what Santa represents.
Massive credit card debt.
He is the spirit of the season. And he judges who has been naughty and who has been nice. And keep in mind, I may be asking him for reports on everyone's behavior at the end of the night.
Just so we're clear, Santa gets to bring his elves, but I can't invite Mr. Wiggles.
Liz, you don't invite Mr. Wiggles to anything. You drag him along.
We have a very special friendship, Frank. You just don't get it because you have no one in your life to bring you any joy.
Neither do you, hence the hamster.
Really, Liz? You act like Mr. Wiggles volunteered to serve as your personal companion. It's not like you walked into the pet store, held interviews, and that little furball held up a paw and said, "Oh, pick me."
You don't know that. He might have.
Oh my God! You let go of the hamster.
You are all so insensitive.
Yes, we are.
Okay. All that being said, I am looking forward to a fun event evening with you all, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to renew this annual tradition. Please remember that your choices will determine whether or not we do this again in the future. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I am really looking forward to seeing you at the party.
I mean, I will trade vacation days for your drink tickets.
Frank, what happened to your sobriety?
Sobriety?
Has anyone seen Robin?
Not just the party.
Hi, everyone. Okay, so this is going to be awkward, but due to the events of the other night, Robin is no longer employed by the company.
Oh, really? Seriously? She was a great manager.
Yeah. As you all know, the party got a little out of hand, and
You think?
That wasn't entirely Robin's fault, though. I mean, we're all adults here.
yeah, corporate isn't entirely certain about that. And I have been informed that beginning January 1st, I will be taking over the position of office manager.
What? You got another promotion?
Well, I was the only one there who actually followed the rules laid out for us.
That's because you left halfway through. You weren't even here when it got
Really good.
Mhm.
Anyway, corporate has asked me to go over some of the indiscretions with all of you, as it has not been reported to me who committed which of the following offenses. Individual reprimands will not be handed out, and they certainly don't want us firing all of you. However, effective immediately, there will be no more office parties of any kind.
Damn it.
So let's go over what was reported to me, shall we? Again, I did not witness these events.
Then how do you even know that anything happened then?
The signs are pretty damn obvious, for one thing. And when the police get called out by Santa, you know things have gone too far.
Please.
Yeah, let's just get this over with.
Thank you, Frank. Oh, and just out of curiosity, how many vacation days do you have remaining for next year? Right. Okay, so obviously the drinking vouchers didn't pan out the way Robin hoped, for obvious reasons.
But guess who's getting a long weekend on the lake?
Does Mr. Wiggles swim?
Tim, that was too soon.
Yeah. So the animal rule was violated. I'm not exactly sure how the creature was snuck inside or how it wound up being flushed down the toilet. Liz, the company has offered to assist you with getting another support animal. Maybe not a rodent this time.
Thank God for that.
I am really sorry about Mr. Wiggles, Liz.
Yeah. I'm just trying to console myself by imagining him in a better place. You know, perhaps he was flushed out to sea and he can't swim and is lounging on a beach somewhere. Maybe Hawaii.
Well, I'm glad to hear that Mr. Wiggles is getting a well-deserved vacation. Maybe he's working on finishing his novel.
He was working on a novel? What about?
Oh my God, she is so dumb.
No, that's a lovely sentiment, Liz, and we all wish Mr. Wiggles well. Thankfully, no other animals were brought to the party this time for emotional support or otherwise. Now, moving on. So, some other drugs were brought into the building. The bathrooms still reek of marijuana.
And they've never smelt better.
All of the offices were broken into. Quite professionally, I might add. Corporate has decided to change all the locks, but I fear that may not really help since we obviously have an employee working for us who did not put Guild Lockpicker on their resume.
Do you think that would be considered beneficial?
Now, why all of the offices need to be opened is beyond me, and I don't think we need to get into what behaviors took place in said offices. Quite frankly, I don't want to think on that too much.
And that, my friends, is why she's still single.
The dress code appeared to be followed initially, though apparently some of you found it difficult to keep your clothes on. Once again, a thong contest was held with only one contestant.
And she is still champion.
Something to be proud of, I'm sure. You and Tim need to update those resumes, just as Robin may have some skills to add to her own.
What are you talking about?
You missed that.
Wait. Miss what? I mean, I was wasted.
Someone slipped Robin some acid and she decided to climb the building.
What?
What the hell is it about doing?
Yes! Hence why the police were called once again. By a very concerned Santa.
That's why Robin got fired.
I'd wager so, but she can take pride in the fact that she made it higher than Eric did 9 years ago.
Really? How high did she get?
The 27th
floor.
What?
Whoa! You just for Eric now?
And last, but certainly not least, we need to discuss Santa. I don't know where exactly Robin found him. Oh, come on. Could you all please knock it the hell off?
I'm sorry, but how can you not find this funny?
Hiring an exotic dancer who dresses up as Santa is not appropriate.
Well, I'm sure that wasn't Robin's intent.
Nevertheless.
Oh, I thought he was pretty hot.
Susan, I think you scared him. You frightened Santa.
He voted for me in the thong contest. I was just trying to show my appreciation.
Ew.
Thankfully, jolly old Saint. Oh, yeah, nope. I'm not reading that.
What does it say?
Well, it rhymes with Nick.
Wait, so you mean his name was
No.
actually
is still a place of business. Now then, corporate has asked that everyone pitch in and put the office back to the way it was before the party. I don't know what to do about the bathrooms, but wait, where's Tim?
Oh, he's in the bathroom, enjoying the smell.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, everyone, pick up the chairs, collect and dispose of all the trash, wipe down all the tables and every surface with bleach, and then get back to work.
You know, I don't get it. At the last party, Eric tries to climb the building, gets fired, and Amanda gets his position. This year, Robin tries to climb the building after someone slips her some acid, and Amanda gets promoted again. How lucky is she?
Lucky? Are you kidding me? Why do you think Amanda left before the party got wild the other night?
Why?
Who do you think slipped Robin the acid?
Who?
Oh, I give up. You are hopeless.
So, what do you think your next emotional support animal will be?
Something too large to flush.
Good thinking.
You don't think guinea pigs would fit down a drain right?
Ugh,
Okay, I can appreciate the chaos in that last story, but this was the last straw that broke the camel in the stable's back. None of these holiday stories would keep you awake at night, which you shouldn't do anyway if you want Santa to come. There isn't enough coal in West Virginia for you streaming stage left people. Okay, you asked for it. This is going to make Whamageddon seem like a careless whisper. What's that? Someone at the door? Keep your stockings on while I see who it is. Knocking at my door. The delivery driver left a gift. And it's for me.
The Streamkeeper was surprised and couldn't believe his eyes. It was indeed a Christmas gift, and it wasn't a gag. It read, "From the producers of Streaming Stage Left" on the tag. Something inside himself was no longer morbid and macabre, and despite himself, he began to tremble and sob.
Why, it's the Necronomicon! And they ordered it from Amazon! It was written, so they said, and oh, it's even signed by Abdul Al-Hazred! I no longer fear hatred for the living, but I think I understand now the spirit of giving. I was ready to unleash my wrath, but this delivery has perfect timing. But now I have just one question. Why, oh why? Why am I rhyming? I didn't know they cared. Just goes to show that even in these times, when it's hard to connect with others, you can still... Well, I guess these streaming stage left folks are really my friends. So, I'll let you all live. And speaking of friends, here's our last tale. It's entitled A Little Zoom Among Friends.
Hey, everybody. Hi.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, I'm so glad all of you could make it. It's been forever since we've gotten together, and thank you, pandemic, right? Jess, I had to mute you because your music was too loud. I'm really sorry. Was that like Mannheim Steamroller? Oh, good, good. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready for me to unmute you, okay?
Sorry about that. Just a little bit. Thanks for arranging this virtual party. Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
What's everyone enjoying tonight?
Rosé.
Gin.
Pizza rolls and Mountain Dew.
Oh, dinner of rednecks there.
What kind of sophisticated food do you have?
I got beer from a local brewery and some soft sourdough pretzels from the bakery down the street.
How about you, Kyle?
A big tray of Chick-fil-A nuggets, all for me.
You just couldn't resist the call of Chick-fil-A hate, could you? How's that homophobic chicken taste?
Like deliciousness.
All right, hey now, I love me some Chick-fil-A every now and then, and I'm queer. Come on.
I see Todd didn't join us tonight.
What a loss. He won't get to see him get ugly drunk this holiday season.
Well, I hope he's okay. Anybody know?
Oh, he's in rehab.
What?
Not sure I was supposed to share that.
Huh.
Oh.
This might be an issue on my end, but Holly, I hear this weird echo when you talk.
I heard it when Erica was talking too.
Oh, that's weird.
Very weird.
There it is again.
Oh, we had this problem at a meeting in work. Turned out 2 people in the meeting were way too close to each other in the room.
You're obviously not in the same room, Nina. Look.
Yeah, seriously, definitely not in the same room.
Why would we be in the same room?
Wait a second. I haven't been to your house, Holly, but I recognize your room somehow. Was it in a magazine?
No, definitely not in a magazine.
Hold on. That's from Home Alone, isn't it?
No, of course not. I mean, I am home, at my home, where I live, alone, but with my dog Squirrel.
You have a dog named Squirrel?
No, she's right. That's definitely the house from Home Alone. I watched it yesterday. I thought your background looked familiar.
Holly, why would you lie? No one cares if it's not actually your house.
There's that echo again.
God, you guys are so nosy. Do you want to know the truth? Is that what you want, huh? Okay. Holly moved in with me in May. She's across the living room from me right now. And I guess that's why there's an echo.
That's it?
What do you mean that's it?
That's what you didn't want us all to know?
Yeah, we didn't want to make things, weird or whatever in the group.
A little late for that.
7 months and you didn't tell any of us?
I knew. I mean, I figured it'd happen eventually. Didn't you ever see the way they looked at each other?
Was it similar to the way you're looking at the last of your chicky nuggies right now?
Hey, when's the wedding? I call bridesmaid.
Oh, that's so rude, Jess. You can't claim being a bridesmaid. It's not like calling shotgun.
This is one reason we didn't want to tell you guys. We knew you'd make some big deal out of it.
Yes, it's terrible that everyone is excited for you two.
You know that's not what I meant.
Okay, guys, come on. What is going on here? Why are we all being so bitchy?
As a woman, I take offense to that word. Never mind.
Look, I'm serious. I know it's been quite a while since we all got together in person.
4 months.
It doesn't feel like that long yet,
It feels much longer, too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so stressed. My mom doesn't understand why I can't visit her anymore because those COVID numbers are all lies,
My dad still believes that the election was stolen, that the deep state is going to sell the country to China. Every time we talk on the phone, he has to bring it up again.
I'm living off savings because I lost my job last month and the search isn't going too great.
Oh, Jess, why didn't you tell us?
I didn't want to bring anyone else down.
Most of us are already there. Think we can keep you company.
My parents haven't talked to me since the middle of October.
Why not?
They are disappointed in the choices I'm making about my life.
Such as?
Putting a Biden sticker on the back of my car.
There's a new employee at work who's convinced that I'm Hispanic and my name is Nina. I corrected her for like 3 weeks and now, I'm just giving up.
Nina? That's not even a name.
At this point, it sounds like she's doing it on purpose. Maybe you should go to HR.
Well, she is HR. It's a one-person department.
How about you, Gregory? How awful is your life right now?
Well, it isn't really. I had a good performance review at work, getting a small raise next year, and Jenny and I are getting married in March.
You suck.
Oh.
I'm sorry for being rude, everyone.
Well, if anyone's going to be rude to me, I'm glad it's all of you.
Forgiveness.
to friendship.
To new beginnings.
Possibilities.
Hope.
To 2021.
To us.
Cheers. Happy holidays.
Well, those tales made my heart grow 3 sizes. How about you? There will be other true tales from the stream to thrill you and chill you, but I hope you enjoyed these holiday stories. I'm going to log on to my new Facebook, and in the meantime, like the 3 wise men said after they presented the gold and frankincense, but wait, there's myrrh!
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Kwanzaa blessings to you and yours.
Happy Boxing Day.
Blessed Yule.
Guten Krampusnacht.
Aw, why thank you. I mean, that was my line. Feliz Navidad.
Happy Festivus. I would like to begin our celebration today with the airing of grievances.
Happy St. Nicholas Day. No, it was 2 weeks ago, so Merry Christmas. Yeah, I switched over to wine. Bye.
Happy New Year.
Farewell, 2020. 2021, welcome.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother!
Hey!
What? It's a time-honored family Christmas tradition.
He's right, you know.
Thank you from all of us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And from all of us to all of you, have happy and safe holidays.
Hi, I'm Jess Townsend. You may remember me from other timeless holiday films such as The Elf Who Taught Santa How to Re-Gift and Rudolph, Get Off the Damn Couch. It's actually a very poignant film. If you haven't seen it, I would highly suggest you look it up. Anyway, I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining us for the holidays. To show my gratitude, each new subscriber to our YouTube channel will receive I was going to say something along the lines of 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, and a couple of turtle doves, but birds are messy. And then PETA would be all over our ass, and I don't need the hassle. Anyway, we have thoroughly enjoyed coming together while staying miles and miles away from each other and creating all of our little holiday treats. In 2021, well, first of all, it has to be better than this, am I right? Streaming Stage Left will be back with more Tales from the Stream, maybe a little Shakespeare, more new original works, and a show that I personally am very excited about. If you enjoy dark satirical humor, you're going to love it. If you don't enjoy dark satirical humor, yeah, I got nothing. Anyway, thank you again for spending, I don't know, a little more than an hour with us. And be sure to check out our Sherlock Holmes adaptation of The Blue Carbuncle tomorrow night. Once again, I would like to say happy holidays to you and yours, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and I cannot wait to see you all again in 2021. Bye.
scary Christmas to all, and to all a good fright!